Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Tuesday live session. Time is almost 2:30 now. Fin Nifty expiry day, but for last 2 days, nothing much happening in the markets. Let us look into the Nifty chart quickly. You can see here Nifty yesterday closes around 18,690 and today opens at around 18,750. From there on, for the large part of the day, for almost 5 hours from 9:15 to 2:15, we are seeing Nifty absolutely in the sideways range without forming any noticeable trend and without making any big up or down candles. All the candles are of very small size and correspondingly even the volumes are very muted. It's just in last couple of candles we saw one kind of fall from 18,783 to 18,753, but on the whole, if you see, Nifty is consolidating. It has gapped up, but it is not forming any trend today. Of course, in the first candle there was a buy at 18,753. so anybody who has traded that, there is just about, after buying around 18,750 levels, market has not done anything much, just that it has gone up to 18,783, which is just about 30 points from the breakout level of 18,753. so we couldn't say, or we cannot say the trend is emerging. It is kind of an in-ranger pattern wherein for last 2 days Nifty is in a sideways movement. It is not breaking out of any noticeable highs or noticeable lows. So coming out of that pattern, today it is kind of gapped up compared to yesterday's close of 18,690. Today opens at around 18,753. so this is a small gap up, but will it sustain from here on is anybody's guess. But the way each time Nifty has gapped up on Mondays especially, it has not made any significant move on the upside and it has preferred to go little bit on the downside. And breaking the pattern of last 2 weeks, yesterday being Monday, it did not gap up and it opened around the low levels, but steadily it started moving on the higher side, but without breaking any range. Today it is trying to break a range, it is trying to go higher, but from the breakout level it just goes up by about 30 points and falls back to the breakout level, and we cannot say this is any convincing trend breakout. So for now, on the intraday chart, there is nothing much to be done in Nifty. We have to just wait and watch. It's been 2 days now. Even yesterday there were no trading calls, and today also the trading call is doing nothing much, which means we are from yesterday's low. If you see, there is a trend emerging from the lows of Friday's lows of 18,618 to 18,783, but both the days we have not received any noticeable buying or selling opportunities. Coming to Bank Nifty, there is some amount of weakness visible on the charts in Bank Nifty, though Bank Nifty also is in kind of a mildly sideways to downward bias. You can see here, yesterday it comes to around 43,991 and from there on tries to bounce back. Today opens at around 44,048, goes up to 44,247, but large part of the day it hovers around 44,200 levels itself, and the ATP for Bank Nifty stands at 44,180 on the Bank Nifty futures chart, and on the Nifty chart the ATP stands at around 18,760. So what does the average trading price indicate is where is the maximum of the trading has happened. In terms of Bank Nifty, the maximum trading has happened around 44,180 levels. So the overall average since morning trading activities, taking into account the price as well as the volumes at those price levels, ATP shows 44,188 or 190, almost 44,200, which means near to the highs of 44,247, and from there on for the large part of the day Bank Nifty also has done nothing much. Today being a Fin Nifty expiry day, Fin Nifty, you can see here there is no buying or selling available here. Opens below yesterday's low, opens at around 19,409, goes up to 19,520, which is lesser than day before yesterday's high of 19,540. So it tops out at 520 itself. It makes a lower high and starts coming down. Fin Nifty is also for the large part of the day, for almost 5 hours, it does nothing but stay around 19,500 levels. Fin Nifty's, if you see the ATP, it will give an indication where the maximum trading has happened. The Fin Nifty's ATP shows at around 19,492, which means it is large part of the day it has traded around 19,500, currently trading at 19,480. Yeah, one small blip has taken the Fin Nifty to 19,455 levels, but it is now bounced back to 19,480. All three index, there is not much movement. Many a times there won't be trends, and sometimes there will be trends but we will not get any entries. Sometimes market gaps up and does nothing much after that. It doesn't form any buy levels or sell levels. Sometimes it goes off in so much of a hurry that even before we blink our eyes, the market's movement is already over. So this is how the markets function. It is always we have to have a very sharp observation of the price movements, and we should make note of all the previous observations into our minds. We know or for especially for the students, they should be prepared for no trading days for various reasons. No trading days could be because the system is not generating any calls, because the price action is showing sideways movement, because it is showing a small trend on the upside or on the downside, but we don't get any buying or selling levels for that particular day. And even in the trending days, or even when we have some trading days, even there we have a lot of challenges. For example, there could be a trade emerging, but there could be a big event also which might have an impact on the price action. So that being the case, we will not be able to trade to our full potential. We need to just have about 50% of the position on the table, or reduce even further to 25%. So these are all the limitations that we have to navigate at all times. We can never say there are no limitations. There are limitations in terms of our own capital, there are limitations in terms of our own abilities, there are limitations in terms of our knowledge, there are limitations in terms of the information that we have at hand, there are limitations with respect to our skill set, there are limitations with respect to our experience, and also there are limitations because of the market conditions itself. That being the case, how do we really navigate through all of these things is what makes a good trader. In spite of all of these limitations, when you get a trade, when you are consistent with your trades, in spite of losses in the trades, definitely at the end of the one financial year, you will be sitting on a positive side if you have right strategies, if you have reasonably defined risk management and a good attitude and psychological setup for yourself. It is still possible in spite of market being so tricky, in spite of so many people playing in the same market with the same price action for so many different objectives. Market participants, those who come into the market and trade either buying or selling, each one have different objectives behind their methods, behind their buying or selling. So many dynamics keep working at all times on the market, and all of these things will look like one single unit. That is the beauty of the market. I am always keep getting amazed how different opinions, different requirements, different targets, different objectives, different viewpoints all get played out in the market at the same time. That is the beauty of the market. The more you watch, the more you get amazed, the more you get thrilled, the more you get the kind of wow experience. One is making money, the other one is the possibilities of what it can offer to you. It can offer immense possibilities. That is the beauty of market. These are the possibilities that we want to take it to the people. In fact, I am starting off one program, Partner with Pro. Every Sunday I will be discussing about this Partner with Pro program with you all, on how you can participate in the possibilities. I want to take all of these possibilities, the markets that has got to offer, to the people at large, that to the people who are in need, to the people who are capable of doing these things, to the people who want to really make their life out of stock markets. So within this Banao Bharat program, within this Trading for Living program, I am coming with one more meeting setup called as Partner with Pro, wherein I will be discussing the possibilities the market has to offer and how you can participate. This Partner with Pro program, I am planning to have it every Sunday. Spend 1 hour with me. Let us discuss and let us see how you can get involved with stock markets. The whole objective is inclusion into the overall market dynamics. We want more and more participation from the people, not just for the market as a whole, for us also. Partner with us on various programs that we are offering, and then you can also grow, we can also grow, you can also see some positive returns, we can also have some positive alpha through our programs. So that is the objective. The objective is not to sell you people anything. The objective is to see how we all can participate together in the market and make some returns out of it for all of us. So this is what we will be discussing in my Partner with Pro programs. It will be a good one. Don't miss out on that. Come and listen to the talks on every Sunday. That will be in the morning for about 1 hour, depending on the participants' queries and other things. I am planning to host this Partner with Pro program every Sunday for 1 hour. Whatever queries you have, how you can associate with the market to make money, is what we will be discussing. Starting with coming Sunday, that will be on this Sunday is on 18th. Let us do our first Partner with Pro program on this Sunday, June 18th, and let us discuss the possibilities that we can take it to the people in terms of trading, in terms of investments, in terms of selling of financial products, how we all can together participate and take the money out of it. I don't want to take it is not a program where I want to sell you something and then take money out of you people. Instead, I want to collaborate with you people, partner with you people, and then we all work together in the market, in that ecosystem, and we all together try to do some activities which can generate some good returns for all of us. Come in large numbers. Let us create a community of financial independence. The whole program for Banao Bharat is started off with the objective of Arthik Nirbharta Abhiyan. This whole thing is to bring in financial inclusion to as many people as possible. So towards this endeavor, I have started off on Trading for Living programs, and The next one will be partner with Pro. I will discuss more details about this program in our Sunday meeting. Let us meet then. For now, let us conclude today's live session with the Nifty and Bank Nifty charts. Nifty doing nothing much, it is trading at around 18,762. Bank Nifty also doing nothing much. After one good fall in one single candle, it is making up the downfall. 44,131 is where it currently stands. And Fin Nifty also slowly climbing back towards the average trading area of 19,490. So that is what today's market looks like. Let us once again meet tomorrow with a fresh perspective on the market. Until then, Om Swasti.